Monday.
On a Tuesday.
All right. Two things are exciting about this. One, presented by BMW. Two,
Love that.
I did not step on a Tuesday part like I frequently do and just start too soon. I overreact. Go figure.
Hey.
What do you have over there, Chris?
Hey, happy Tuesday. Good to see you guys. Everybody good?
There we go. Good.
Hey.
Yeah.
The Bills should be number one in everyone's power rankings this week.
Come on, man. Is this your way of front? Are you telling me what to do when I do it tomorrow, even though I'm not here?
Well, they beat the number one team.
I got it. The Lions are the best team in football.
Because they destroyed a high school team? I mean, come on.
They have one loss. The Bills have two. The Lions have won every game since week 2. The Bills have not. The Lions are destroying everybody that's in front of them. The Bills are performing very well. They're performing better than anybody thought that they could outside of that building. They are deserving of being mentioned among some of the best in the National Football League. But come on, man.
Among
you have a set of eyes. And you can't just sit here and say, "Oh, who are they really beating?" But they're beating people up, Chris. They're not letting a team hang around. They're destroying them, and then they're leaving them in a fetal position crying for their parents.
The Jaguars are trying to get their coach fired.
No, they're not. No team does that.
Well, you can't convince me otherwise.
Overreaction. Overreaction. The Lions are the best team in football, period. And you got to give it up to them.
The Bills have the advantage at the most important position.
Man, there was damn near a Great Depression the last time the Lions were this good. So,
right.
What
Can we
else?
get a Bills-Lions Super Bowl? Like, come on. Everyone says the NFL is rigged. Can we rig it for that?
It would be terrific. It would be terrific.
All right, let's go.
If that happens, not that if the NFL was rigged. How dare you?
Everyone says it is. That's what everyone says
Everyone
online.
says it is. I'm everyone.
That's what they say.
Does he know if he takes you down, that takes all of us down?
It's all right. I'll say this, and then we can move on. Cooper, the other day, when the Chiefs lost, he comes into the room and he says the following. He goes, "The only people who are happy when the Chiefs win are Chiefs fans, Taylor Swift fans, the referees, and Roger Goodell." And I said to him, "Where are you getting that from? Because you're certainly not getting that from in here." That's what he said.
I was shocked they called holding on the Chiefs on a big play.
This is what he says. The referees and Roger Goodell. I'm like, what the hell? I said to him, I'm like, you see that roof?
You better
see
take
that
Coop's
roof?
phone away
That's
from
what I
him.
said. You see that roof? Good look at it. Come on, man. What else, Chris? I don't know who's teaching him that stuff.
What Brockman's doing here, putting you in these positions.
Hold on, I got to text Coop
Sorry.
another conspiracy real quick.
Are you talking him? Is that what's happening?
We just talked to Jim Harbaugh. That was awesome.
Yes.
The Chargers are going to the AFC Championship game.
Oh, boy, Christopher Brockman. Come on, man.
Go ahead, pick against your coach. I dare you.
I already did on game day morning. I went with the Bengals last time.
Wow, can't quit them.
To use a Hamilton phrase, one last time. As the Bengals taught me how to say goodbye. Hey, Chris, I put the Chargers.
They're right there. They're 10.
They're
I
up
saw
there.
it.
Well,
I wrote it down.
I'm going to give my power rankings on Wednesday's show.
Come on, Rich.
I'm just saying. Just as a preview. You're seeing Justin Herbert's 10 on the screen there.
Hey, now.
They're not. I can't sit here and say definitively they're in the AFC Championship game. That is an overreaction. That's exactly what this segment is for.
Wouldn't shock you if they made it, though, would it?
It would not. It would not.
What did you say? Jim was going to plus them up how much? What did you say before
7.
the year? Man,
he pluses them up 7.
You're getting good.
Right now, he's plussed them up 2, and it's week 12.
All right.
So they're 7-3. They got 7 more to go, pal. So all they got to do is win 5 of their final 7, and he pluses them up 7. That's what he does. He goes to places and pluses you up 7.
He does.
What else, Chris?
I really hope that Sarah's not listening to this. I'm kind of worried about the Falcons.
Okay.
Watching the game on.
I am too.
The Bucs
Sarah's not.
The Bucs are going to win the NFC South.
Oh boy.
Kirk suddenly looked pretty old on
what?
Sunday.
You know what? That's not an overreaction. I think it's possible. I think it's
They
entirely
don't have a bye
possible.
week. They've got a pretty
Well, again, remember when
favorable
the schedule
schedule.
came out? I keep leaving the schedule over on our podcast desk.
Oh, I got it.
Hold on, I got it right here. Remember when the schedule came out? I'm like, Tampa's got a very favorable final third of their schedule.
They do.
And you take a look at it now. They're at the Giants. They're at Tommy Cutlets. They're at Bryce Young. They're home for the Raiders. They're out here for the Chargers.
That's a tough one.
They're at the Cowboys, home for the Panthers, home for the Saints.
That's 6-1.
And their last 4 games, their last 4 games are either indoors or at home. So it'll be chilly, potentially against the chilly and kind of windy for the Giants. And then at Carolina is not really, it could be potentially chilly. But then home for the Raiders, inside 2 domes, and then home. Twice. They don't have to get on a plane after flying back from Dallas. This is entirely possible. Man, if they'd only won that game in Atlanta, it'd be a different ball game.
10-7 though. That might do it.
What else, Chris?
This hurts me to say this because we like this guy, but I think Ravens fans have to admit it. You're a little worried about Justin Tucker costing you a playoff game.
I don't think that's an overreaction right now.
Still a little worried.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh's taking questions about it.
I mean, he's missing so many kicks. Larry David was thinking about not getting rid of kickers and bringing out frogs, right? Didn't you say that once upon a time? Get rid of the kickers, and you might as well have a frog come out and perform.
What's going on with him?
I don't know. First time ever he's missed 2 kicks in his same quarter. I don't know, but I think down of the list of concerns, worries, that's deep. That's low down the list. Like you're drilling down. You're drilling down deep. But I don't think a Ravens fan is just like, oh yeah, we're cool. You're really a little nervous now. It's like watching Mariano blow the save of the 2001 World Series. It happens.
It happens.
What else, Chris?
Joe Mixon was the best free agent signing this offseason.
You're out of your mind. Saquon Barkley. You forget about him?
Eagles were already good.
No, come on.
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon
with the injuries that have gone on,
without
and
a doubt,
he is carrying them right now.
He's the MVP of the Texans. Yes, that I agree with.
I got both those guys on my fantasy team.
I know. I'm going to be facing them this week against you.
Let's go.
So, but sprinkle a little Irsay's gone from 0-3 to 7-4. But I digress.
She'd be 7-5 next
The
week.
Eagles went to a Super Bowl.
Dude, he's the MVP of the Texans. Come on. Saquon Barkley is the offensive player of the year and also should be one of the 5 MVP finalists. You got one more over there?
Yeah, I want to talk about Saquon Barkley. Both Derrick Henry and Saquon are going to rush for 2,000 yards this year.
That's an overreaction as well.
They're on a pace for like 1,900.
I like it.
Well, that's not too.
That would be great.
I know, but they're going to have 1 or 2 big games,
Could
and
you
then that's
imagine
going to offset.
you get 4K? It's a 4K NFL season from 2 guys. That
They're
would be
the only guys
unbelievable.
over 1,000 so far. They're over 1,100.
I got it. That's an overreaction.
Ah, dang it.
I would love for you to be right, but that's an overreaction.
All right.
You think we need one more?
Well, look at
All
that.
right, we'll get
I'm
one.
so
I wrote another one.
surprised. What else?
Guys, Jay Felly was right.
Oh boy.
Juan Soto is going to pull a KD and sign with the Dodgers.
How stupid are you?
He's meeting with them right now.
Oh, like literally right now?
Like right now.
Like
He's
literally
here.
right now?
He's here.
Oh, is he really?
He's here, and
know
he's
what?
meeting with them.
Where?
He's there. You're there.
Where are they?
Newport Beach.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go grab my boombox like John Cusack and stand outside that place.
It's
and
going to happen.
If
pretty
that,
obvious.
If that happens,
We all thought we were getting Ohtani.
If that happens
Last year.
if that happens, then break up the sport. Then break it up. Then break it up. Just stop playing baseball.
Well, this is what you guys used to do.
It's not what we used to do.
What do you mean?
not what we used to do.
Throw money at all the best players?
When did that happen?
Jason Giambi.
Okay, how'd that work out?
Well, it
When did
unfortunately
that
it didn't
happen?
work out, but
You know
that's
what the Yankees
idea
did?
was still the
Yankees
same.
did is they got smart, and they got Bernie Williams and Derek Jeter and Andy Pettit and Jorge
This was
Posada.
after that.
That's the core 4.
was
I just
after
mentioned
that.
that's Bernie plus the core 4. Then after that, buying players and whatever.
Jacoby Ellsbury, Kevin Brown.
Okay, great. Stop it. Juan Soto understands what he needs to do.
And what is that?
He needs to be
What
like,
is- what is that exactly?
Get your Red Sox, get your Dodgers to get the number up, and get the Yankees sweating.
And then have Uncle Stevie come and surpass all those by 50 million?
Sweating like the Jordan Peele gif. And then, yeah.
Juan Soto needs to turn into Prince Akeem, go to Queens, find his queen, sign with the Mets, bring me a championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call an Overreaction Monday on a Tuesday, presented by BMW. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.